Good evening and a very warm welcome to Paris. This is indeed Charles de Gaulle International Airport, and tonight we're going to be flying with Air France through to London's Heathrow. Going to be aboard their European economy cabin on their brand new Airbus A220. It'll be one of my very first times flying one of these aircraft, so really looking forward to trying it out, and indeed featuring a brand new airline on the channel. So get set, it should be an interesting ride. Now we'll be kicking things off at Paris's Charles de Gaulle. I did fly in a little bit earlier on that afternoon, so I'll be using some of the footage across both trips just to make sure that we get a really good look at this aircraft together today. I wouldn't hesitate for a moment to transit through Paris Charles de Gaulle again. This terminal that I used on this occasion was wonderfully modern, really nice and efficient as part of a transit experience, and it didn't take long to find the gate, and indeed, before not too long, it was then time to board the flight through to London's Heathrow. I was really looking forward to boarding an Airbus A220. It was going to be my very first time with this new little aircraft. A couple of big changes, I guess, really to it versus the small planes you'll be used to flying short haul with. Firstly, the windows are much bigger, and we'll see that as we jump on. But then also the seating config's really different. We're so used to the 3-3 just now, aboard 737s, Airbus A320s, etc. Well, this is just 2-3, so it does give you the opportunity to sit as part of a twin. Unfortunately, I didn't get that on this occasion, but that would be something really cool to do, I think, into the future. The sun was just setting as we made our way on board, and I couldn't wait to jump on board and see just how things were going to be like with Air France. After all, it's a brand new aircraft. You'd expect a nice modern interior, and it didn't disappoint. It really looked absolutely superb. I must say the crew did a super job throughout the flight. It was such a warm welcome on board. So nice to be trying a brand new European airline for the channel for the very first time. Here's those wonderfully large windows. The seats themselves were nice and comfortable, had plenty of adjustment, both in terms of recline and also an adjustable headrest as you'd expect from such a new seat design. The seats then had plenty of seat back charging options. There was also then a nice little feature where you could drop down a small holder, which was ideal for holding tablets and other such similar devices, even phones, etc. The seat back tables themselves then had a thoughtful little cup holder, so you didn't have to deploy the entire table. So that I thought was a nice little feature. Legroom, a little bit on the tighter side, if I'm going to be honest. I'm 180 centimeters or 6 foot just there. For reference, if I could change one thing, however, about this seat design, it would be the armrests. They were incredibly solid and very hard. Wouldn't be massively comfortable on a longer flight for sure. Overall, however, a very smart looking cabin. As a final point to mention, just overhead there were then also individual air vents and also individual reading lights. For now, let's get pushed back. I'll start to turn the music down a little bit so you can enjoy this takeoff experience on board this brand new Airbus A220. Now, unfortunately, I didn't have a window seat on the departing flight out to Heathrow, but I did have one on the connecting flight in from Bordeaux, so a couple of shots of that experience just here for you. It really was wonderful being right up next to these brand new extra big windows. We'll kick off our look at the onboard experience, firstly with the entertainment. I'm really glad to say that Wi-Fi was provided throughout the flight. This was available across 3 different packages. The first being messaging, completely free of charge through the duration of the flight. There was then also a surf pack that would allow you to surf various different web pages. That was €5, or a full streaming package was €12 for the flight. It was great to see yet another airline offering some freebies on the Wi-Fi front, so a big thumbs up to Air France just there. On the food and beverage front, there was a few complimentary items available. On my inbound flight into Charles de Gaulle, there was a choice of a soft drink and either a sweet or a savoury snack. On the flight then to Heathrow, it was a slightly more of a substantial offering. Again, soft drinks available, teas, coffees, etc. There was then also a small sandwich that was given. Slight note and comparison versus perhaps the likes of British Airways, you couldn't buy extra, so everything that was given was complimentary, but there wasn't a cafe, for example, where you could buy a significant amount more if indeed you were very hungry. Overall, Air France for short haul economy, I was really quite impressed. Guys, that's all for today. I hope the video was useful. If it was, don't forget to drop it a like, and I'll see you in another one real soon.